Namaskar. The great war of Mahabharata was fought between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Of course, we know that. But at the heart of that war stood a tragic hero, Karna. Mocked for being the son of a charioteer, Sarthiputran, denied respect, yet unmatched in generosity and courage. उसकी दानशीलता और साहस का कोई मुकाबला नहीं था. But what if I tell you that Karna's suffering did not begin in that lifetime? What if his story began ages before the war, before even the Dwapar Yug? क्या हो अगर उसकी कथा महाभारत के युद्ध से बहुत पहले, द्वापर युग से भी पहले आरंभ हुई हो? Long before the Mahabharata, there lived a powerful asur named Dambodhava. He craved power. उसे महान शक्ति हासिल करने की लालसा थी और इसी वजह से उसने सूर्यदेव की घोर तपस्या की. Pleased with his devotion, Suryadev appeared before him. वरदान मांगो, he said. दंबोदभव ने अमरत्व का वरदान मांगा. Suryadev refused. Everything that is born must die. But the asur was clever. If not immortality, he said, grant me 1,000 armors. Each armor can be broken only by someone who has performed 1,000 years of penance. And whoever breaks one armor must die instantly. मुझे 1,000 कवच दे दो. आप समझ रहे हो, 1,000 कवच. कर्ण को सिर्फ एक मिला था और ये 1,000 मांग रहा था. आगे उसने बोला, हर एक कवच को केवल वही तोड़ सकता है जिसने 1,000 वर्षों की तपस्या की हो, और जो भी एक कवच तोड़ेगा उसी क्षण उसकी मृत्यु हो जाएगी. It was a terrifying request, but Suryadev had no choice and the boon was granted. From that moment, Dambodhava became known as Sahastra Kavach, the one with 1,000 armors. 1,000 कवच धारण करने वाला. He became arrogant and unleashed terror across the worlds. उसने तीनों लोकों में हाहाकार मचा दिया. No warrior could defeat him. No king could stop him. Anyone who dared challenge him perished. The world trembled. At that time, a devout woman named Murti prayed to Lord Vishnu for help. उसी समय पतिव्रता स्त्री मूर्ति ने भगवान विष्णु से प्रार्थना की, प्रभु इस अत्याचार से मुक्ति दीजिए. भगवान विष्णु promised her, I will be born to destroy this menace. मैं स्वयं जन्म लेकर इस दैत्य का अंत करूंगा. मूर्ति gave birth to twin sons, नर and नारायण. मूर्ति ने जुड़वा पुत्रों को जन्म दिया, नर और नारायण. They grew up as sages, warriors and brothers who were inseparable. When Sahastra Kavach began attacking the forest near Badrinath, Nara stepped forward. He challenged the asur. Sahastra Kavach laughed. You will defeat me. Do you even know my boon? तुम मुझे परास्त करोगे? क्या तुम्हें मेरे वरदान का ज्ञान है? Nara replied calmly, I may not have performed penance, but my brother has, and his penance is mine. मैंने भले ही तपस्या न की हो, पर मेरे भाई ने की है, और उनकी तपस्या मेरी तपस्या है. The battle began. After a fierce fight, one armor shattered, and as the boon declared, Nara fell dead. युद्ध प्रारंभ हुआ. भीषण संग्राम के बाद एक कवच टूट गया और जैसा वरदान था, नर तत्काल गिर पड़े. सहस्त्र कवच smiled, but only for a moment. Narayan stepped forward, chanted a sacred mantra, and brought Nara back to life. Now Narayan fought. When the next armor broke, Narayan fell and Nara revived him. अब नारायण लड़े. जब दूसरा कवच टूटा, वे गिर पड़े और नर ने उन्हें पुनर्जीवित किया. This continued. One brother fought, one performed penance, one died, one revived. ये क्रम चलता रहा. एक भाई युद्ध करता, एक तप करता, एक मरता, एक जीवित करता. For thousands of years this went on and on. 999 armors were destroyed. 999 कवच नष्ट हो गए. सहस्त्र कवच now terrified fled to Suryadev for protection. Nar and Narayan demanded that he be handed over, but Suryadev refused. He is my devotee. अब भयभीत सहस्त्र कवच सूर्यदेव की शरण में भागा. नर और नारायण ने उसे सौंपने की मांग की. Suryadev said, I cannot abandon him. Angered, Nara cursed Suryadev. You protected adharma. You will be born as a human form and suffer. With that, the Treta Yuga ended. क्रोधित होकर नर ने सूर्यदेव को श्राप दिया. तुमने अधर्म का साथ दिया है. तुम मनुष्य रूप में जन्म लोगे और कष्ट सहोगे, और इसी के साथ त्रेता युग का अंत हो गया. In the next era, the Dwapar Yug, destiny took form again. Nar and Narayan were reborn as Arjun and Krishna. नर और नारायण ने पुनर्जन्म लिया अर्जुन और श्री कृष्ण के रूप में. And Sahasra Kavach, with one final armor remaining, was born as Karna. The last armor became his natural Kavach and Kundal, divine protection at birth. But remember the curse. Suryadev too was born within Karna. Karna was abandoned at birth, raised as a charioteer's son, and was denied the honor of being called a warrior, but was unmatched in generosity. Before the great war, Indra, knowing his son Arjun could not defeat Karna while he still had his final armor, came disguised as a Brahmin. And Karna, in unmatched charity, gave away his divine protection. महाभारत के युद्ध से पहले इंद्र जानते थे कि जब तक कर्ण के पास उनका अंतिम कवच है, उनका पुत्र अर्जुन उसे पराजित नहीं कर सकता. वे ब्राह्मण का वेश धारण कराए और कर्ण अपनी अद्वितीय दानशीलता में अपना दिव्य कवच कुंडल दान कर बैठे. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when Karna finally faced Arjun, it was not just two warriors fighting. It was a story thousands of years in the making. वो हजारों वर्ष से चली आ रही कथा का अंतिम अध्याय था. And when Karna fell, it was not merely the fall of a warrior. It was the end of Sahasra Kavach's karma, the completion of a curse, the redemption of a soul torn between demon and divinity. वह सहस्त्र कवच के कर्म का अंत था, एक श्राप की पूर्णता. Karna was not just tragic, he was cosmic, a hero born from a curse, a man carrying the weight of 2 lifetimes. एक श्राप से जन्मा नायक, 2 जन्मों का भार उठाए एक मनुष्य. And perhaps that is why, even today, among all the heroes of the Mahabharata, Karna commands a respect that is uniquely his own. नमस्कार.